Hi again. Now I want to tell you a bit about what digital learning activities actually is. What do we mean by it? And I'll show you some cases and some examples. First of all, I would like to tell you that the digital world is not that different from the physical world. We can do a lot of the same things online as we do offline. We can do quizzes, we can do presentations, we can do assignments and role play and so on. Um, the most important thing to understand about the digital world is that we don't have to be in the same time and we don't have to be in the same place. Um, if we want to do a physical training, then we have to be in the same place at the same time, for example, a classroom. But with a digital learning activity, we can mix up time and place. We can be far from each other, or we can meet up at the same time, having a discussion, or we can have a discussion that will last 2 weeks because somebody's coming up one day and then other people are coming up the other day. So that's what the characteristics of the digital actually is. Well, let me show you some examples of digital learning activities that I think is really good and that are used in the context of trainings, both before and during and after. Let me show you the first Facebook page from a class called Political Science. I think it's a 12th grade class from the United States. The teacher here, she uses this Facebook page for doing small assignments during her teaching. For example, this is one assignment. She posts a link or she posts something, then she asks a question. And then she has said, I'll just load the comments, to all of her students that they have to make one comment to her link to her questions, and they also have to comment one of the other students' comments. And that's what they do. That works quite well. You'll get the link, you can see it yourself. A concept like this is really good if you want to build up like a certain place with the material for the course, and you also want to have some tasks or some actions that you're doing there. This is a very good example of doing that. Then I have another example, which is this video. It's actually the White House in the United States who do this, and they have this concept called We Are the Geeks. And this video is a Google Hangout. It's just like a Skype conference, for example, another kind of conference system. But what is good about Google is with low bandwidth, and it's quite cool to have more people in there. These two people, they are the leaders of the meeting, of the conference. So they started and they have a topic they want to discuss. This person down here, she's a presenter. She has something to present. Here are some audiences, here and here. And I think they also have some kind of thing they're supposed to do in this conference. So these two girls, they actually did a whole concept about talking about a subject or a topic that they are interested in. It will be innovation for global good, together with people from around the world. What is good about this video is that they can broadcast it while they do it, and they record it as well so they can use it later on. I was thinking that we could do that as well. It could be like a joint conversation between 2 or 3 platforms, or you can invite some famous people in and talk to them. That would be an idea. Another idea is this place. It's a place called Quizlet, and it's where you can do quizzes, or you can work with some knowledge that is quite basic. I just put up something that was called the governance. So we have made a GP trainer, that's actually Ida Nielsen. She has made an accountability quiz, and I'll just try to press it and then I'll see what it shows you. Here I can go through some flashcards. I can just read, it's just really basic. I can read duty barriers is often used to describe leaders, blah, 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 and so on. I can read a bit more, right holders. Maybe I can use this before I'm coming to class, or maybe I can use it after, just to remind myself what was it that I learned. And I really have to keep on remembering it. Here there are lots of cards. I won't go through all of them, but I'll show you the game they have. They have this scatter game down here. It's with the same content as I just showed you, and now I have to drag corresponding items onto each other so they disappear. I'll just start the game. Hang on. Public hearing, what is that? Public hearing is over here. Public hearing is a typical, yes, I think those two, oh, they disappeared. Right holders, is this sanction? Must be, no. What is that? Is that sanctions? Oh, I think so, yes. So this is just a game. It's quite fun. Well, I have two more examples left for you. Let me show you this one. This is a more low-tech example. All the examples I show you can be done with the mobile phones. You don't have to have a desktop, but you can do it with a mobile phone, but you need internet. That's just a condition. But this one is just an idea about an idea with cellular phones with text messaging. So you actually don't need internet for this one. And the idea is just a text messaging follow-up service, so that will be after the course. And it starts here. This is a participant. It's Bahati. It has been 2 months after she attended our global platform training. And she's like, oh, I remember this stuff, but feel alone with no motivation. Then a text message pops into her mobile phone. It's from the global platform. Oh, what is your most important skill as an activist? Bahati. She thinks of something and then she just texts, believe in myself. And then we collect all the answers together and can do something with that. That's also an idea that you can use. The last one is more, it's a funny one. It's actually, this example is actually just a joke, but I wanted to show you that you can also, instead of doing like learning activities where you're supposed to be in the training or doing something with the trainer, we can also provide the tools that we give in our trainings. We can also make them digital so the participants or others can access them. And this is a tool, and this is called Wheel of Concept. And it's just an idea. If I want to make a digital concept of for global platforms, for example, or for a campaign, I want to do a concept for a campaign, I can just write here campaign, and then I spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Mm-hmm. And then it gives me a concept. There you go. Which I can download. In
social gaming. Why not?
Sorry. For us, this could be for example, imagine we have to do a stakeholder analysis. We can make it online, and we can give the participants some support during helping them. They can come with some input. We can give them something, and so forth. That's just an idea. Good. This was just some examples. There are many more, but I hope you got inspired. And you can see the links also. They'll be given to you. No worries.